Okay, so we're here at a new job. We don't have a post set since it's our first time here. So we want to bring the tripod out. Setup is pretty self-explanatory. Yellow goes on the left, antenna goes on the right. You want to make sure, just so you don't break this cord, you use the 90-degree up top by the Zephyr. Set this thing up, make sure it's plumb. Try to put it in a location where you don't have a lot of tree canopy coverage so you can talk to the GPSs. I'm gonna come over here, make sure your rover is powered on. And on the tablet, you can go to project setup, change project. It's gonna say project, work order, and design. You wanna press the plus beside project, name your project. Should say US survey feet, degrees, PNEZD, north and east, north, stationing 0 + 0 0.000, next. You don't need any project creation options because you're in a new project, so click finish. The project is going to be the name that you just set in your work order. You can set it as either the date or whatever is applicable to your file. No design needed right now. All right, so now that you have your project set up, you're going to go back to project setup, connect device, GNSS, base, Bluetooth, scan for your Bluetooth. Your R750 is what you're going to want to use, and your R780 is your rover. We'll get to that in a minute. Radio and receiver. Network ID 15 is what we typically use. You can skip because it's going to be clear. So now when it says base position, we're going to do unknown position because this is just a temporary base. We're not set up on a control point, anything like that. Base name, since it's on the tripod, I always call it temp. Zephyr 3 base. In the bottom of the antenna, you want the vertical height to be 0.000. Accept. The corrections are CMR X. So now it's setting up my base location. You always want to take a picture of this, especially if you have a post set, because if anything gets moved, you can put these coordinates back in. Okay, so now my base is set. Now I want to go back to project setup, connect device, GNSS. Now it's time for the rover. Bluetooth, search for your rover. It should pop up R780. There it is. Radio and receiver 15. So it already picked up that it's connected to the temp base point we just set. You want to select it. Using quick release, yes. That's this at the top right here, and it just accounts for the height of it. Enable tilt compensation. Yes, this means that this pole does not have to be plumb whenever you're surveying, and it will know where this bottom point is. Antenna height 6.562 feet. That's just from the bottom to wherever this is. Accept. Okay, now everything is set up. It says rover setup is complete. Do you want to calibrate the project now? So now would be if you have a survey, an existing survey that was sent to you and you want to use a file overlay, you would go to a specific point with the coordinates, and you can change the coordinates to 5,000, 5,000 and just input whatever the height is from the survey. But right now, since this is a new job, what we're going to do is either take a PK nail and set ourselves a control point or a calibration point, or we're going to use something known that we can reproduce. So we'll take a look around, see if we can find the corner of a concrete pad or a stake or something that we can calibrate to.